Hello guys, I'm the Canadia reviewer, taking a look at my Hot Wheels collection. Yeah, I got quite a bit. I got that Minion Pig. That's pretty cool. And the mad props, So yeah, I got a bunch of these cars, and really. Hello, Canadia reviewer. Would you like to see my alt modes? No. No alt mode. No. No armor mode. No. No. Ah! Oh, hello guys. I'm the Canadia reviewer. Did you see that? Basically I had a dream, I'm sorry that I slept. I had a nightmare of a prime Unicron that was kind of haunting my house. And, yeah, it's just... Ah! Go away! At least he's in his robot mode and not his alt modes. Don't you agree? Oh wait, you haven't seen this review, so you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe, unless you've seen reviews of the Gaia Unicron. And let's take a closer look at it and see why I hate the alt modes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have believed that you have seen the stupidest alt mode in the universe and have never seen Gaia Unicron or this Unicron, you are sadly mistaken. Apparently people are calling this a spaceship of sorts. Okay, you can plug the Arms Micron on the front, so, I mean, that's gotta be something, hey? I mean, it is a little difficult because some of these pegs have these random notches, which I guess you're supposed to shave down, but I didn't because whatever. And you get that, which, sometimes it droops, sometimes it doesn't, and it looks more stupid. Now let me make something absolutely clear. Unicron never had an alt mode in Transformers Prime. So, this being a spaceship actually does kind of make sense when you think of it, because he was drifting in space after all, until he pretty much became Earth, and now Earth is drifting in space, so there's that. So it kind of makes sense in that factor. I don't even need to explain this part, I'm just going to show you. Yeah, he, converts into his head. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you. Be quiet, okay? Okay. This has been said for ages, and I just have to say it again, okay? Okay? Just listen up. No! So apparently he's supposed to be a volcano because the top here is flat, which I guess I kinda get, but I can't stand. In fact, I have the back, holding it up. But I guess that was a problem with the other Unicron, the one the Armada. Let's take a closer look into that face. The face sculpt is actually quite nice looking and does speak volume to Unicron. However, it's the stupidest place to put it. Seriously, when has any of the alliterations of Unicron ever been a face on a rock, except for in Transformers Prime when his face was on a rock, so this kind of makes sense. I still reject it! And just to point out... Really? Really? Like, really? This is the best that they could come up with. But no! No, it doesn't end there, does it? No! Actually, I just want to make a point that he actually has one good alt mode in him. It's not the head, it's not the spaceship, it's not the other one. It's actually, if you take this down like that, fold these up with the spikes up, and then he transforms into the stage concert for Fraggle Rock. But enough about this, please, enough, please. Let's go on to his armor mode, because it can't be any worse than this.
Ratoncito le gusta danza quando estudio en la escuela. Pajarita se cubre botín cuando visita su.
Go back to the old one. Just go back to the old one. These pegs hook onto here, and then they make more armor, which the head can't lift up far enough to really just be in place. I think it kind of snaps into place, but I don't want to do that. And then these things, I kind of like these things, but... oh, it's so ugly. Take it back. Take it back. Go back to the other old mode. Ah! And that is why he's called Nightmare Unicron. So, robot mode. Just robot mode. Please, please. For the love of God, robot mode. Look at that. It's a stupid cape.
Necesita una amiga. Debe hablar con ratoncito. Si quieres ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves. Todo. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves. My number one.
My people, take solace that he has at least one good mode, and that would be the robot mode. Absolutely beautiful. It's fantastic until you turn it around and it looks like crap again. Look at that. Look at that face. But, I mean, you can't deny that this is the mode that gets you. Look at the detail. It's got this nice kind of gold, kind of chromish color with the red shining so brightly. It's nice and crisp. Not like the Gaia Unicron where it had that very bright, vibrant gold. And it carries on through the legs, which look really nice. I think they missed a couple of touches of paint on the legs. However, that is not a concern because it actually looks better like that. So, really dang cool, and, you know, the arms are okay. You can rotate them around, and they have a couple of holes, so you can actually plug the Arms Micron figure onto that. But I'm not stupid, and, you know what's... even though both hands are the same, which is not accurate in any way to Unicron and the Prime Show, except when he actually had hands, and that's still not accurate... it looks quite decent. Let's take a look at the Arms Micron figure. The Arms Micron figure transforms into this blade and it looks really cool. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually got the little crystal, which is a white color, which looks really good, and has a Decepticon logo inside it, which I question why it has a Decepticon logo when Unicron is not a Decepticon. But very spiky and actually quite sharp, so this is not really for kids. It does have the peg that can actually move, and transformation is a snap. Apparently there are 8 parts in this. I couldn't count because, well, I didn't build it. But here you go, it's some sort of armadillo tank, which, reasonably, that's actually a smart idea for Unicron. I mean, he is made up of pretty much all the Earth's metals, and, you know, he's got a very nice... rock form. An armadillo drill type thing with tank treads actually kind of seems appropriate and kind of cute at the same time. Yes, this is the bringer of chaos. Why does he have a pet? Why is it an armadillo? Why is it so dang adorable? You know what? I don't question that. I question the alt modes of the Unicron itself. So, yeah. Putting him back into Blade mode, he will be able to attach to Unicron, but you have to do something for him to attach it to. And this is pretty much the appropriate way how to do it. Now, his hands are basically... blah, blah, blah. I can't talk today. His hands are basically attached to pegs. And you have to detach both of them, or just one of them, depending if you have the right one connected. And they pretty much just snap together. And very strong joints, I gotta say, but I wouldn't recommend constantly doing this. This is a Takara figure you want to last long. And then I personally fold this one down, because if you fold this one down, you'll have this pretty much assembly, sorry my hand's in the way, this assembly on this side of the arm. So fold that down, and these two close up, and you actually make one giant arm. And I don't like the rubber, because sometimes when you detach this, you want to pull it from the rubber sometimes, and it feels like that's going to tear. You want to make sure that you pull it from the plastic. And that just snaps in right there. And his little Arms Micron buddy plugs into there. Not that much articulation in the arms for the elbows, but it's not really that bad. Let's be honest, this head mold is gorgeous. It looks really dang good. It looks more like the Prime version, which, of course, it's meant to. It looks really, really cool. However, it's not really that fun when you start playing around with it. First off, the ball joint and the kind of the post that it's on is very, very small. I feel like I'm going to break it. In fact, the first couple of times transforming this into the armor mode, you actually twist the head, and I feel like I'm going to twist and tear that ball joint apart. Not only that, he has this stupid joint in his head, and I mean literally stupid. That pulls up during the transformation, but when you're playing around with it, it wants to move all over the place. Also, the rubber horns aren't really connected that well, and I feel like those are going to snap eventually at some point. So, this figure obviously is not meant for playing. He does have the cool horns, which is really good. I mean, they can articulate quite well, and he does have all these spikes in the back, which looks really dang cool. You know, I like the kneecaps. I like the molding of this figure. So basically, this mode is all you're really going to get that's really going to be worth value. So look at this. Take a hard look. I know I've been complaining about this figure throughout the entire review, but this is beautiful. I mean, doesn't he look like the bringer of chaos, the evil twin to Unicron himself, and the brother to Freddy Krueger? I mean, Nightmare Unicron, you get that, you give him a swear. Anyways, so let's go on to not the robot mode, the overall review, ladies and gentlemen. I can't say words because I'm dumb. I think they were gonna call him Unikruger, but Unicron and Freddy Krueger just be too obvious. So overall, do I highly recommend Nightmare Unicron? You know what? I would, if all you're going to do is put him in a box. That's pretty much the only value you get out of this. Robot mode is really good, and if you want to open him, have him in robot mode, alt modes. He's looking at me! He's looking at me! Ah! Oh, goodness. It was only a dream. That Freddy Krueger body. It's there. What is that? I really hope this is a dream. Ooh, pizza! Yeah, it's a dream. Okay, I take it back. Take it back. Put it back.